Hello, hey. Um, I wanted to talk about some problems with being a illustrator and using an iPad. I don't exclusively use an iPad. I have a Note 5 which I use to draw. I also have an Intuos 5, so obviously I can use that to draw on the PC, but out of every device I own, for whatever reason, I prefer drawing on the iPad, but there is a very problematic stylus issue that I have only seen addressed lightly in YouTube videos, and I just figured I'd share my experiences in case other people are having this issue, and to create some content for this channel, of course. And maybe do an update video later and to see if I've solved it. And the main thing I'm going to be showing today is an awkward, just cell phone video of my iPad, because I have a real professional setup here. And we're going to be talking about just some of the issues I have with the stylus that I currently use, which is the Bamboo Fineline 2. Bamboo. It's by Wacom. It's out of focus. Ooh. Yeah, anyway, Bamboo Fineline 2. Sorry, I paused because my video recording on my phone said that it was stuck at 1 minute 8 seconds, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And then it jumped up to 13. My phone's almost full. It's a thing. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do an awkward cut to an actual shot of the iPad and just trying to get what I'm talking about, which is mostly going to be the jitter issue. Particularly in Procreate. Alright, so let's get to what I'm talking about here. Yeah, so this is Procreate, and I'm using an iPad Air 2. Obviously, if I had an iPad Pro, this wouldn't be a problem, but, you know, I'm still paying this thing off, and, yeah, iPad Pros are, you know, a little expensive. For what they are, they're actually fairly reasonably priced, but I mean, maybe not against like something like a Surface, which, you know, I'm also considering getting in the future. But for now, I have the iPad Air 2, and I actually like it quite a bit. And again, it's my favorite thing to draw, and it's just there's some issues, which I'm about to highlight, that make it really annoying. And hopefully, Adonit's new stylus, the Adonit Pixel, not to be confused with the Adonit Touch with Pixel Point, the one that's just called the Pixel, you know, is going to fix that, but it's too soon to say. There's no official Procreate support. Speaking of no official Procreate support, one of the issues with the Bamboo Fineline is it's actually listed as an unsupported stylus, which is super not cool. And that was because I've been reading in the Procreate forums that the actual, you know, Procreate people themselves said it's because they couldn't get it to perform at levels which they considered to be usable in a good way. So anyway, the jitter problem. So I'm on like a 6B pencil here, and if you draw, if you draw straight down, you just draw like, well, it's turning out terrible because I'm trying to record, obviously, but yeah, you know, you can get pretty straight lines if you draw fairly slow. It's when you do a diagonal that you start running into a problem. That one came out pretty clear. Let's see. We can get the... Yeah, there. We're getting some of it. Like, look at that. You can see you get the wobbles. You get the wibbly wobbles. So if we go straight down, again, no wobbles. No wobbles horizontally. And you can see, like, if we do like a lot in a row, and the pen doesn't fucking focus, but I'm going a little too fast here. I had to train myself to go fast, but all right, we'll just start going on a shape here. Yeah, see, look, now when I'm trying to like get like this like kind of spherical like face shift down, you can really see here how it's wobbling. It's the jitter. It's jittering and it's wobbling because of interference and because of the way the screen technology is. What I've come to understand in the iPad Air 2, they changed the screen, the way it refreshes. It refreshes less. Like, it refreshes. Sometimes the refresh rate goes down to like 30 hertz or something dynamically to save power. And stylus makers have had a very hard time compensating for it. So Adonit's been very good working with Procreate and their API to get this fixed, but Wacom has basically done fuck all. So, yeah, I mean, there's some issues there. And the other thing I'm going to show in this video is I'm going to contrast this with an app that takes care of the jitter much better. Specifically, though, my favorite app, and maybe basically the killer app that's keeping me on an iPad and keeping me wanting to buy another iPad instead of getting like a Surface, is the fact that I love drawing in Procreate so much, more so than any other like desktop drawing app. Photoshop's great, Sketchbook is great on every platform, which I'm about to show you, but it's just, I'm gonna connect the stylus here. Pen mode, yes. Stylus, yes. It's like when you're recording a video, that's when it goofs on you. But this, I'm just gonna show in comparison to Procreate, how this. Yay, okay. To show like how it's a Procreate specific problem. It's a problem across iPad Air 2s because of the screen technology, but also it's a Procreate specific problem. So we'll do like we're gonna go straight down, gonna do the nice straight lines, nice and slow. Again, if you move the pen fastly, it does help correct this problem, but not there's still a little bit. Alright, so yeah, see, those are normal again, and then real slowly. There's a little bit, you can see a little bit, but it's fairly consistently straight, smooth diagonal lines. Here's some stuff goofing in the side there, but I can draw slow, and this is good for when you're drawing a face or something that requires detail. And then you can see, and I'll bring back the Procreate in a second just to do a comparison. But you can see we're not getting a lot of those lines that were curving when I'm doing like the circle, like the oval. And it says I'm running out of time on recording, so I better speed this up. But here, let's take a look here. See how smooth this is compared to this right here. Yeah. So that's the problem. I think I'll do an update. Jump cut because my phone's memory ran out again. That's the problem with an 05, no SD card for expandable storage. Real nice move on their part. Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, it's just kind of, it's kind of disappointing, and it's really not acting up as badly as it usually does. I don't know. Like, these are turning out fairly straight. Anyway, yeah, whenever I get a new pen. See, now we go back to here, though. This is what usually happens, is this shit right here. It gets all, like, wobbly. Anyway, so whenever in a month or two, and when there's support for it, and whenever I can afford an Adonit Pixel, I'll do an update video. But until then, yeah, I'll just keep uploading other stuff, I guess. Thanks for watching, and you can comment if you have the same issue below. Alright, see ya.